is an important announcement.
It's Recording Angel back with another video. It's been a while since I made my last video, but I want to apologize for the few followers that I have. I just want to carefully explain something. Ever since I've been trying to share these important videos, documentaries about the mRNA vaccines, trying to get the truth out there on YouTube, they've gone on to censor a lot of YouTube channels, especially mine. And that's fine. I had to take some time away. I had to get a new job, trying to reprioritize my financial situation a little bit, because some of us are we do this thing on our own time. We keep making videos, but we don't get paid to do it. That's not why I did it, though. I did it because I was searching for the truth. But it comes a point, like one day, where you just get completely burnt out. You don't get much support. Your friends and family, they start to mistreat you. Nobody has any respect for you, and it's been a downward spiral for me mentally. Mostly, I had to take care of my mental health, which is pretty important, since I keep on having to make these videos alone. And this past year alone with the quarantine has been especially difficult. I tried reaching out to other good groups, one particular Times and Signs. Try to reach out to them. I said, listen, I'm not going to say too much about my personal backstory. I'm not interested in becoming your best friend. I had important information I wanted to share, because I know that if they're censoring videos and entire channels, the few channels that are left that are reporting the truth, that are in the know, and yes, I am a believer. I believe in Yahweh, and I try to be a watchman, trying to do the watchman work, but it reaches a point, it's taken its toll on me, as I said, and you know what, I haven't had much help. I ran into a lot of problems, again, as I said, on YouTube, and there is a lot going on out there. I can't just talk about it to people, strangers who I meet on the street or at work, or my family. My family will not listen to me. My grandmother, okay, this is true. My grandmother, she already took the COVID vax. Now, I've made documentaries pretending to that, and I've checked my facts, yes, and I can't say too much about it. I just say, listen, do your research, please. I don't want to say too much about it, the COVID vax, because if I say anything about it, this video will probably be taken down as well. That's just the way that it is. Okay? And I wanted to share the truth, I really did. It's just that, it's like for many of us, when we're pursuing the truth, our lives inexplicably get harder, and I wonder what happened to some of these people, like Cyber Distant and other groups. Their channels are not growing. I want to try to help out a few people as best as I can. Again, I'm not making money. I'm still in a state of arrested development or whatever. I'm just living on the edge. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to pass some good advice along. If anybody's listening to this video, thank you very much. I urge you, please don't rush into something that you're going to regret, because there's a lot of information, there's a lot of disinformation, but that's the reason why some of us are doing this. Out of the kindness of our own hearts, we don't get anything back out of it. So I kind of expected that, and I never knew that it was going to be this difficult. I've been striked. I lost channels. lost contact with a lot of people, and it's very sad. I don't I don't know what to say right now, except you know what, if the churches are now open, I think a few are starting to reopen their doors little by little. For how long, I don't know, depending on where you live. I would just recommend get in touch with good people now. Do it. Get in touch with strangers, tell them about the things which are going on, and if they don't want to listen, I'm sure that many of them are pretty much trying to restart their lives. They're they're worried. They're worried about their well being of themselves, their families. I suppose at times like these, I would just say, pray for those people. You know, even if you don't see eye to eye, that's okay. That's fine. Some people are gonna have to take a while to realize. Unfortunately, we can't wait for everyone to wake up. You know, to the truth. If by the time everyone's awake, it may be already too late. We already seen what happens firsthand when disaster strikes. People panic. They panic. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna rush to their governments. They're gonna be like, "Save us, please save us." So, but I think this is what was predicted in the Bible. You know, there's gonna be a great amount of chaos that's gonna be happening. What we've seen yet might just be a walk in the park compared to what's coming next. Could it be a great reset? Like the next big depression? Could something worse than the COVID pandemic happen, which will cause people to take these, what do you call it, marks? And you don't think that it's going to be at that stage? You don't think that they're going to have the power to change your DNA and have you put it into a database system like they have over in Wuhan, China, like a social credit system? Think again. We're already reaching the point where we don't pay in cash anymore. We're using smartphones for everything. Technology has reached a pinnacle where we don't live without it. We can't. And if we try, we have to go off the grid. I guess we'll have to either start farming for our own food, and I'm sure that governments are going to reinforce the tax or something. I don't know. I hope not. There's a lot of farmland also that's being bought up by Bill Gates and all these other uh, big corporations. They want to control everything. Like, I mean, everything. Everything from the food we eat to the water we drink. They're putting GMOs, fluoride, they're poisoning the air. Now, Bill Gates, he wants to genetically modify mosquitoes and buying up all the land. For what purpose? I mean, I'm wondering about that. You know, Monsanto and all these other corporations that exist, and yeah, I mean, it's getting pretty bad. And during these times, I would just say, yeah, pray, treat your body right like a temple. Don't go into drinking or what have you. If you're feeling a certain amount of despair, that's kind of normal. This is really an important time for you to reconnect with friends and family because, you know, if we take for granted what we have right now, I mean, the lifestyle that we have right now that we've been taught to believe, we believe that most of us are going to go through this like no problem. Think again. I mean, we never had it this good. Things aren't always going to be this stable. Things are going to get, I predict things are going to get really bad for a lot of us. And so I would just say to people, yeah, find people, good people to network with. Find a good church. And you didn't hear this from me. I'm no one. I'm just a messenger, watchman. And I've seen way too many videos. I'm no one. I just happen to know a lot of stuff, and I can't talk about it. I'll just say, yeah, find a good church and think twice before going ahead and trusting the governments and what they want you to do. And one more thing, if you haven't not have your passports ready, now would probably be the best time to do that, please, because I think later down the road, I think if not already, that these COVID passports, they're going to be making it mandatory very soon. So I would recommend people get on that. Okay, and yeah, I guess I guess it's everything. I want people to be safe, but I can't go into details too much. Otherwise, like my videos will just disappear. I mean, I'm really sad. I had all these videos that I was gonna be trying to share them, post these videos up online, and the way that it happened was YouTube again. It won't allow for many videos to be put up there. But for some reason they're allowing other filth on the internet. They're allowing all kinds of stuff. It's just crazy. People they have their priorities mixed up. It's like they're shutting the truth out in any chance that they get, but they want to entertain people. They want to keep them entertained and numbed out and all. They're trying to cover up. It's called a cover up. You understand what that means? So yeah. Now they're going to be talking about the UFO phenomenon with CNN. These triangular pyramid shaped UFO. That's a whole other story. They're probably gonna bring up that card, the alien card. Right at the time where Elon Musk is announcing that we're gonna go to Mars, even though we've never been to the moon. In over 50 years, I don't think we did, but that's a whole other story. They're gonna further instill the alien agenda to further bring about Agenda 2030. Couple that with the COVID vaccines and all that, and then you got a crisis which they want to bring the world together. The world is like a big stage, and they want to enforce a new world order, and changing with CRISPR technology, changing the DNA of animals and food, and splicing, mixing DNA, cloning. These things, it exists. The technology is real, and yeah, this is the kind of stuff that we don't normally get to see or talk about until very far down the road, where they might announce it on CNN. They might have a segment, and that's probably all you're going to get. And as for YouTube censoring the truth, if you are like me, if you're a watchman, and if you know and aware about all these things, and you tried to get the truth out, and you tried to share all these facts and information and tell people about the truth about God and the real true nature of why why we're here, and the fact that we've been lied to, just know you're not alone. The world it makes you feel alone and crazy. Especially for those who, when they finally are fully awake, they understand. They see with their own eyes what's really going on. There's not a lot we can do about it, though. All we could do really is pray, get together in groups. But awareness is first step. We have to help out. We have to reach out to one another. We have to do that because things are going to get bad. People need to know their rights. The truth has to come out. And that's all I gotta say. Anyway, I'm signing out. Recording Angel signing out. May God bless. Peace out.